ePower is a brand new powertrain exclusive to Nissan. It comprises of a petrol engine, a battery and an electric motor. Now the key difference between ePower and other powertrains such as hybrid is that the petrol engine never drives the car. The only thing that drives this car is the electric motor. Now why is that important? The reason that that's important is because of the drive it produces. It produces a drive that is remarkably similar to that of an electric vehicle, in that it's responsive, smooth and very, very quiet. So, as the only way to truly understand ePower is to physically drive the car, I've come down to our Nissan dealership here in Liffey Valley to see what customers are saying about the car during their test drives. Let's pop inside and get chatting.
Yeah, response levels have been really good. Nissan Qashqai, I guess, for us has always been a great seller. And adding ePower to that now has really brought interest from customers. So we're getting lots of people coming in to test drive it. And as I say, response levels have been really, really good. I suppose a lot of our customers that come in to test drive it have been driving diesel or petrol. So they're really surprised. I mean, they're getting this electric feel, it's a responsive vehicle, and they're really quite taken aback.
I enjoyed the acceleration that the electrical motor gives. It picks up immediately. Likewise, easing off the accelerator, there's an immediate deceleration. I guess as a system, the whole car feels very solid.
For any customer, that's thinking about ePower, it's so important to drive the car. If you're thinking about anything in that segment, come in and drive ePower, because I think that's what will differentiate our vehicle from the competition.
Hadn't really thought about changing, but when I got into it, I found such a difference in it that it was nice and quiet and smooth, and I really liked it. With the petrol ones I've had before, they've been a lot noisier. You could hear your engine a lot more than you can with this. My previous one was only just over a year old, and I hadn't planned to change, but when I got in and I tried it, I just liked it. I like the smoothness of it, I like the quietness of it, the fact of the e-pedal and being able to just put your foot down, lift it off and the car would slow down. And that came back and I talked to the salesperson and I decided I would change.
Yeah, so the campaign has been going really, really well. Customers have given us really good feedback on ePower. It's gotten the recognition that it's deserved. We also have the likes of our existing customers and especially conquest customers as well, eager to test drive the new Nissan Qashqai and the X-Trail. So you're getting that full electric drive, the smoothness, the quietness, especially the quietness. You're getting customers jumping in, they're like, what, it's on?
I don't hear anything, it looks like it's off.
Always, it kicks off in electric mode when you reverse out of the drive, and yeah, it's incredibly quiet.
You can tell them all day, all the specs, but when they drive the car, that's when they know what we're talking about.
Look more powerful, the drive is smooth and silence. That was fun. Yeah, I love this car.
And then you have e-pedal as well, which helps with like single pedal drive, and it's like a fun and sporty way to drive the car as well.
I have it on at the moment and I just find that when you're driving with your foot on the accelerator, you take it off. If there's something in front of you that's slowing down, you don't have to suddenly transfer from the accelerator to the brake. It just automatically slows down.
It's like an electric. It has that feel to it, but at the same time, you don't have to plug it in.
Don't feel worried about where the next charging point is or has to be, or whether my app is telling me the right thing about the charging network.
If you have an electric, you have to plug it in to charge it up. You don't know where there could be charge points. With this, with the ePower, it's run with the generator charging the battery and you don't have to plug it in, and that was the big thing I found.
Really, really good reaction, and we're getting lots of stock in now as well. That's another huge positive. So there'll be a lot of these on the road over the coming months.
So far, looking at the amount of the petrol, it certainly hasn't gone down very much, and this would be nearly a week now.
I guess the most apparent at the end of the month is the amount of petrol that goes in. We were getting something like 500 from a tank. We now get a little over 900. It's a big change in the fueling arrangements.
The car is great. I love that it's strong, it's smooth driving. It's very silent, and it's everything we can get in a new car.
Yes, I would stay with ePower because I think the system works.
I'm ready to change.
I'm an ePower convert, definitely.